Florida to win, as if that hasn't been painfully obvious since we all learned what a hanging Chad was. Charlie wants Leo to take his jacket off and get his bullet wound cleaned up, but he tries to argue that he's fine.
You're not. You want me to take it off?
Yes, please! You'll both be so much happier. Marcos fixes Leo up, and then the goddamn glitterific gang is back, with more tools, weapons, and, pigs to fuck shit up. Joe calls up Lainey for help, but she's busy tending to Rondo, the only survivor of an attack that left 5 bodies on the ground around her triage van. Add 'em up, add 'em up. Luckily, after the Candy Girls rev up their buzzsaws to start cutting through the deli's metal barriers, Lainey gets the message and shows up to save the day. She speeds down the street and just plows right through Kimmy and her friend. The hit and run only kills her friend right away, but Lainey gets out of her van with a shotgun to emulate Leo Barnes with a kill streak of her own, complete with a side of pork and an appropriately brutal final shot for Kimmy herself. There goes her face. Everyone goes outside to go with Lainey in her van, with Joe only agreeing to leave his deli unattended after Marcos promises him they'll rebuild it no matter what it takes. While driving around, somehow Charlie looks out her window to see this, I guess? Looks more like a dream or something, but regardless, we see 4 more bodies to add to the list, hanging from a tree there. Then the Nazis, who are flying around in a Nazi copter, track the van down through the bullet lodged in Leo's shoulder and open fire on it with a mounted minigun, not machine gun, as I learned in the last kill count. When the attack is over, we've got another body to add to the list, that dude Rondo, who was being taken care of by Lainey. The van pulls under a freeway overpass to lose the chopper, and Dawn parks near what looks like a crazy medieval time-style purge fight between gang members. Leo figures out that the bullet must be how they found that, so he rips it out and confirms it's the tracer. That's when those rowdy fantasy fans see the van and surround it. Things are looking pretty bad until Joe gives a whistle that turns out to be a secret crypt passcode that he knows from his past on the streets, naturally. They safely open the door and make a trade with a dude who just wants some medical help for his friend. In exchange, the gang members agree to take the tracer bullet to another location for them, so when the Nazi ground forces track it down and find it, they also find a whole bunch of crypts surrounding them. Their deaths happen off-screen, but can be heard through the headphones worn by Nazi in the Sky or old Danziger, and he later lands to find their bodies and confirm the kills. Lainey and Dawn drive everyone to an underground structure that serves as a safe zone for 4 people on Purge Night. It's run by Dante Bishop, who introduces himself to Charlie Roan and shows her around, while people gawk like they've never seen a presidential candidate before. Dante assures Leo that his men will do their best to keep them safe, but that doesn't stop Leo from snooping around. He and Charlie wind up in a room with an assassination plot vision board on the wall. Dante's people are looking to murder Minister Owens, the NFFA candidate for president, at the Our Lady of Sorrow Church where his annual purge mass is taking place. Dante's man Angel tells them they're going to get inside the church using old tunnels installed by George Washington himself.
The original founding fathers are about to fuck over the new founding fathers. How you like that flying?
Well, Charlie doesn't like that at all, saying she doesn't want to build her presidency on a murder. Their argument is put on pause when security cameras show a shit ton of armed government soldiers on their way inside to clear out all their political enemies. Angel sends Leo and Charlie out a back door and through an alley where they hold hands again. I don't think these